nandi kwa mutebi omwana isiko gega ekene kigekoba this is the consequence ne chichigo chichiaba eri ndo omwana gagosoka omanya inkiki abanandi okoba okomuikange nari aho otebi inkiki genderete obugima bwaye so that you can advise accordingly.
Breton nata mochisana na Biblia bangina usingatia sawa tanga Biblia bangina ni numwasa riri abana banyaruka especially ando tabanga abana banyaruka na bakonyore shida orobuna abanya leta abana nyekitari bamura baba yetu bulito they know where to be found otherwise abana nyamba manyetiro nyono yuba yetu bulito. So is it true mothers nintura tokaliko changia gusalia abana baito? If so nkiko wana ta Bible bakore na kingo kwana no mwana one in a way mpako mwana nantegerere burungi.
Di swali rinda liraneli yes and no. From the yes part arana bo mwana ko learn from the environment ngentengere twa samete school ke ko environment wa determinism ari asore na bokora okorora nga onyoyo kora ikakende ngebe tinsengi ntakorere lakini re ari gusi yaito tuseme 10% na bara korego whereby kwerende 90% is learning from peers. Wanda watainse nimbate boyfriend maranda, nimbate boyfriend alliance. So you be like insengi ntatemer. In the process yo wate amoyen jume ya wate yare nimbate boyfriend. Also yoro gotumia gusina mario and all those stuff. Wana kwa genda ari kwa nyora ai wachi gote marende kwa nyora inda ya achiri.
Yes.
Boyfriend ya wate yitariane na koroche na nyarebe. Wana kwa nyora mentally na was wako disturbed and all those stuff. As much as the blame is shifted to our paswati, abana baru the peers, bantu bakutara na baru ntu bantu kuligera the information bakoget kurwase bari.
Sister Cynthia, umuibuli whatever bijanga, especially when adolescents, very difficult to talk to. Wana mkonyorule they almost know everything. Wako the mami yo tayari ninajua. So as parents, which criteria mwebulere garanza no mwana acha kumweresa bija umwana afunguke because isi kirabonega bana mbali kuigukira Bible babo they open to friends abako ba mislead. So as a parent abono baleka, how do we even begin to talk to these adolescents of ours, especially abana banyaruka na kingo kwarankwani no mwana ne burundi
omete most of the time is kibatari gochiba ba open up gochesa abayibori bakoranga you're out to find mistakes in them. Onye gogo isarancio mwana go inse oseri moko nya gokonya negasi kwa motebi bogima bwago buna kwarenge buna wachete the mistakes you made and how you got out of them. Nalia korre anyway even my parents ne human being nehere weteire keneke so kerago ntebi out of love and out of experience. But owika so gotogonyero mwana kira chinsa ago korege ntaye gwatogonya umwana uyu tari guchio kore kure ntari guchio owikanga gotebi keneke na kiagwetera. Yes.
There was a story narochinga omibuli agascold mwana oyo munyaruka. I don't know whether you saw it somewhere. The neka muscolded. After that mwana sote nyombe room yae agakira pi omibuli agagarinde gaya ndochikorara. But by the time agochikocheke kanyaru mwana alijinyonga. So should parents smile to mistakes? Because how do I differentiate now? I'm rectifying my daughter towards doing it to Kerboronge and then mistake in Yakoram when to react on the mistake. Should parents shut up for the mistakes because children which
No.
Yes.
I think parenting about manyu. The first thing jangota yangu torata ni maito mwana karo mo goreti bonya sai gete yankora obware ko some mistakes. I think we pray to God that guidance buna tokunya rakorinda bana ba alafu at the end of the day ntuntu agaituru tumeto sayango itutu tigantu era matenze igara unakuwa na ile woga ya my mom can skin me but at the end of the day there is that correction with love. They helped us pana nchangote ya bana mwalsiteka ya mosuji NCH sikiza mzazi takonya kwa ngenderio muntu bogima you just have that life na Mungu anajua mbona anakuweka hai ono take life positive mwibori tayo angete mwana oye kero muntu correct because ata itomenyo bogima borobuye na ende bweta ni bori bwa ya menyete so take every correction positive na baiburi toro sa ukwana bawata na barandingo terandi bale ntwanya wonjo kalimu toro sa ukwana bana na baitu tigatorore na kitoko bakonya for the meantime kuna bareka na after school.
Cynthia abebuli tosekera mamojo ikora tuto mwana kwa mutumete saa 8 olio gajoja saa 3 when you are asking mwana atete goko debi so as a mother kwa genchi kwa mscold bono inakia bebuli bagwenda te kukwanira bana babishwali.
Go scold is a normal reaction.
Yes.
Na ando utamuscold iti akoranga itakuwa mazoea. Onyocha rero saa 2 maambia arachigo saa 3. But I think omwana keraho chikuwe ngenta sababu kwa muscold maybe vintombiro vindarengerali more than that was a misinterpret kero moibori achikomo correct. But go scold, I don't think if it's a wrong reaction, but almost called with the igaigan magoso na raya wakora. That is why I'm mad at you. Na ande tinte etiko rero also past this time. From there, maambiga ko so karanda kumanya ingocherero nandi. My mom will be angry at me.
Nita tuligerelenga na yaso wimemono mbali na peer pregnancy teenage pregnancy ejuero to chukwananga na kyabisika bitu kwenda takuirinda bano to bakwanira ko babangi babano balinga but as behavior change frontier, do you have any program for abaibuli during this holiday na abana babo because wana balenga? Do you have any program so that you interact with them moteme ko bakwanira manyeto mwana kekarasta umubule kekarasta no mwana naye mukwanole na bako mate one for example take example kiaye naye ayekaranju woje yani you interacting with them to build that courage na abana bamanye what is really do you plan for a program?
Yeah, we have the programs. For example, next week Wednesday Ndokare Gari Moromba Primary we'll be having games and sports. Yabantu bari konye to train at the community level. But na bana babo we have a talk with them. We be mentors. Lakini at our various churches pone gas to watch bado afternoon sessions kama ni SDA kuna hiyo pathfinder adventurous and all those stuff. We are free as frontiers. At least they can so kwenda gaki kwa tabia kwa na no morisi kwa mutaimuga so ninde to kwa na bana basike na baiburi ba. They ask questions mangana ba utuboli arna manga bakayanda mali to kuboli engusi. So we have those sessions na bantu bonse patai to go to ikera within kisi na Nyamira. You can check us on our pages Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn. Tuko available mostly Saturdays and Sundays. We have that girl talk as a chicken sacheto. Yeah.
So mubato morobali umia to make sure na kumera na mwana bibuli na bana. You engage them in sporting like what?
Ball, skipping.
Okay.
Mentorship ile ya nafunga karatasi na kurushia, you say words kama ni nini na kusumbua, ni nini umeona kwangu mzuri, you want to be like me. Hatuongei vitu negative peke yake. Unataka unapenda mentor gani on the social class, political class, we discuss about that.
All right.
Yeah.
Pia mwana sana from the behavior change frontier. What about it is well, CBO? What do you have for this holiday?
For this holiday, mostly now that some teenagers are disabled, we have a caregivers meeting. Most of the time, even unatokunya ukwaniranga teenage pregnancy, also baro bali batari go chora cover pregnant, like the disabled ones. People just come and force themselves on them. So we have meetings and legal aid clinics that tokorangiri the caregivers bari bakorenda abana baremaire abuno tokuchitwa kwana na kioko morenda tomutiga erebweka for a long period of time. Don't keep one schedule aso monta meeting ayekera rit konsambiri ogosoka nande koira na saa 3 bona meeting for 1 hour mwana oyo narebweka. So that is what we have for this month.
All right. Wazete ko basomi kabisa na kibagwanira te ko bana Pia mwana sana. Kirotaka ndirete mwanchu muri gweta ya TV niko tole na Cynthia na Hulda to kwanira iguru ya ubale ndibu abana baito na makumu aliagocha especially during the long holidays to manyete mangana teen pregnancies gocha torotore sababu chikogera abana abanyora marita mapema nkikose ekenene egakwenene ekogera abana bebwatrania neririye and the sexual abuses tari bana boka bakwengeje konyorore lazima abantu baye babiri always there is a male friend, there is a man inki kaba sathi bana bawo take advantage yabana babakemba kababa amalito so ba engage in those sexual activities tari chingia. So I begin with you, Hulda. What could be the main gap die ekogera abana batwara amalito para abana still?
Well, I can say from the perspective of men, I'm not a man, but I can say, I think men, they need to change their attitude towards women and girls. We are human beings. We deserve our rights. Na sasa kunipatia mimba imanishi that life cannot continue. So the thing is, first, the men watching me and the men in this house, anza kuongea na mtoto wako kijana. Unajua sasa hivi wanaongea na wasichana sana. Respect women. That's the simplest thing you can do. Respect women. Hata mamake pale nyumbani muonyeshe love, muonyeshe your respect. Because hata yeye atagrow atasema, "Nyata asigete mama." Nchirende na kinda disrespecting my sister, my girlfriend, au mtu tunasoma na yeye. Alafu kingine inaitwa toxic chauvinism. Pando mbarba kwa roke vitwani style getari no na ari kenyoro ameza kila mali lakini alindi mwana ulimumba eteno yone nini. So I think the society pia na iko na hiyo toxic chauvinism yenye ina make mtoto msichana anakaa vulnerable. So we need to step up against that na to protect kila mtu kama a family member. You see me as your sister, I see you as my brother. Ndo tutaendelea mbele.
All right, thanks for identifying that gap. Another gap, Sister Cynthia, ekuirira abana babu ata amalito abwango.
Another gap, negligence y'abana. Yaikirase most yaikirase abayibori bande bakoranga obugima bwabiro bokum. Batama batiga abana gabo. Banyagwe wechandikira baraboka bona abana bawuchi baba vulnerable yani necheka bengo bogima bwabero bokongo gakutoti umwana wonse otamwende oenda yebweka because umwana yaguchiwa more vulnerable. Alafu poverty also nguchire yaba nande ebintu mbiro biguchibya umuntu akoranga erebweka umwana oye tawenti gotebu kende enere buyeka yani oguchiko koso umwana obande ogotebinga yendo nyoro yo that's also a gap ona yekira so umuntu na nyoro umwana obande ate nene nonde tarigo kwana let's take abana kune a whole community yo no mwana ito so that narito ko mokoso ase okomonyora sabe kwa mokoso nando moyiboli tacha goko togonyera nga this is my child gendo rendo yo. Yes, that's the gap I've seen.
Bigonga kare collective responsibility ngo kare yari ngigas mwana no weke nyoro no watoka segete wakwemete no chota inyo maomiro na ndio wakwemete yabe bono alike today umebele tete kwere ndiro mwana yere bweka wochu kwana monto chake katna waswana. That's another gap bono ro mwana gatenene meteime you don't care. But how do we make that, how do we encounter, because we cannot assume it, because as a society we have a role to play. As a society you have a role to play. How do we encounter it?
That's why tukwanira abantu bande bonse because the way alisema male chauvinism ama okora aba especially boniga I think kwa social media unaboniga abana bachire inkango post bare nkotenga bare online umwana agotenga innocently nwe no rigerero no mwana but comment section igego chaka gotebanga mulisema kamiti ni miaka ngapi even though they add salt to the wound. So kerotoko ranga this someone obeire menace toko chitwa kwanera abaibori to abatebi ayo gwasium ngoyo noyo bandere tigakore kiatete next omonto yo komosari agochero yo so if you take it like that nabo koire collective responsibility tebo monto yo ntomo tahetie kinyoreke ntomo tahetie ga instead of yo gokira agokore rori na no yo gagochera usino yo mina gochera gosagochera ya monyene yes
all right biamona sana sister Huldah to already teen pregnancies ebintu bigocha na bio there is a cost to pay karo mwana boy aigwateraneti so abana baito mbali nkabona gabaligireti etibona mami batite konyoro kusemia enkira amobera but they are likely because they are candidates they potential customers to teen pregnancies. What are those very expensive costs chiwocha amalitabu so that umwana naliara manye auchote buiga ave ngwetenera usana bako defend yakani montoga no which I have to wait tanyoro komo because igule Huldah bringa this is what it comes when you are pregnant. This is what happens in the negative way.
So pregnancy comes with a lot of challenges. For example, unaweza kuwa na craving abayote pioli chapati lakini minu monya kwa chapati hiyo monto kwa bolito butayanga kwanya wakarangire bituma kwa lili so alafu kuna kitu kingine bantu bana kera ba very expectant bari kutaka baenda nyagitari alingo wore vitamins unapimo unaona kama uko vizuri ni mgonjwa to affect your mwana lakini rocho yo tata itikwenda nyagitari at the end of the day nabako nyara kwa affect your mwana alafu during that period kuna hiyo stigma. Najua society bado haijampress nini mtoto uno mwana nyaribo uchikobanda uliko nyarolira wandasi bobe so stigma inaanzia hapo. Kitu kingine ni obstetric fistula. Ukienda kujifungua tuseme sasa vile tu ujakata kama kadi and all those stuff unaweza jifungua you tear up chabu yeta mache sasa naende kuevisa bono asenge tutaiti koroka na uchisko as much as the government inasema watu waende hospitali there is corrective fistula ngonya kuna ile unyanyapa huko evisa ngaki what will people say alafu by the end of the day maybe waachire late unapata umeaffected the uterus so unaweza pata umetolewa and then kuna hizo procedures you have to take some madawa and all those stuff. Kuna HIV and AIDS, it's manageable siku hizi to discriminate watu wako na HIV but it's a process you have to accept. I'm HIV positive. The process of taking medication usisahau bado pia iko na stigma. Alafu siku hizi Pampers na urete Pampers like 7 years ago ona nyore price ya akiri didi ya akiri it's very expensive esabuni omwana oyo akokole kwerene na eno bwana te no kuragira mwana imbaka chabe ori okogende school CBC on zero moroche bagukoreta mu afika menda etamu afika menda so economic constraints inko bachire wakatujajipanga kupata mtoto
wakwanere bijani tete sister Cynthia nera mentere because makomuna manga gocha no bulito bwabanga sabana baito wakwanere ndoke kya stigma umwana wabona ko ari example kinyoreke gima tigaka wabona mwana nyare oche bikori aka mwana ino naboko nta innocent lita manyitra bari gocha ko end up that way wabona ko ari bad example na karo gutume kubune example italeta mental torture mwana yanyora ngokwalije no yeno guita buitiri akire to usamiria bana baitonga kikero bari nkabana mwateba my sisters tigabategerera baibuli na inde ba avoid ndamente bad company but tibait nanke sister Cynthia ora mentere the challenges and the impact chamaltama pe
another challenge tora mentere you'll have to grow up ego video kine bwango kubwa exactly konye your worst fear was egusieri gakina tumete igoro nyarebe nambuete mambigi ngotema na inchentemen pintume wono now your worries will change from that echecha kenga wono ngakibono mwana na koragira omwana orerire alafu another challenge your vision it will be a bit harder achieve. You can achieve, it's not impossible, but ego bid you take a different route. It will be a bit harder, a different route. You abande batara etira abange bakorokereringa nigega na igego ogo chokore kwerende. Then your friends ogo feel at a conversation necheka betaringa stigma from them keromo isaranstega mogo amba. You don't relate anymore. Torgo fit asebare the conversations bagotuara. You have questions, and your peers mbabu ati the answers that you should have. So you go bid you start hanging out with the older people so that you can get the information. That is another challenge.
Igo betere yokine for 14 years or you need to be every human 25 years. Ijo etaraba. So na mangana tali maya wana baite bali molenkaga motorigeti asemambia bono. These things are there. If tali binto toarusi from heaven tocho kwana. These things are there. Moroje no nyambali bali tijirani cheno, they are going through hell asengencho ba beta mama mapema. And to get the sister Cynthia David, your dream. Na bego tene na baide na bego tene na pi. Because when you go and get into school, what which one of one room one. Shule lazima isimame. By the time we go chaka naende, you are baumenda balisa. One which I go mama and all those. When I get got to tebanga abana, let us be very honest. Now we will wait to watch it to GLS. And I will buy anybody negative and whatever monata hotel. And I already very strict. Is it very advisable? Very strict hearing and mama I need to do this. What can you advise those? I will want to borrow by being done check and go. Yes.
Okay, find a balance in beer.
Yeah.
Talk about strict kerachinsa. There's times kero went to go strict, and there's times kero went to go kuika bana bagwangi. So that nabara bago feel at home, ba feel comfortable or tebi kende gionsi. Ngo chinde na tebi abana noroche kero nyare bago teneni usendo chikwarenge kwenda nyare bago teneni kwa matega kitigae wakira ago pimana na matukabere na handa achateme go teneni ri akabere ande bona chene luge ngao onyore wanchiranire lakini onyo moyo karange naye riria goteneni ritangani ominyoke asma mumino matebinga nyarebe gatema gonteneni para umuyibori oyo tachanga na koraga yesu nini acha kogotogonyera yaya instead agotogonyera tigaenda togonyera nyarebe ori kwa musera ori utaka gotene gakomotogonyera rero iga kenyorokerere nyarebe na togonyeru takoirana nande bali bate tugoteneni bakoirana mega bawo wakego so kero mwana gugochira gotebinge kineke na kiekoba don't pour the anger on the kid or go pour the anger on orioge kora nari ago feel comfortable te wanenche mama na defend mambi nande kende onde ga kora kende yakoba raisi kugochira.
That's nice. Sister Huldah, na kya will go to behave during this period. Konya role mwebuli na ro that to punishment which is someone maybe one which relate maybe kungo tevere to no mwana kiranye rede akego. Konya ranga mwebuli omo nere okorwe punishment oyo ndere igari kando. Bono konya ranga mwana chakre kuligelinga tata bona arumija. Bono mamera wanya kuongita tata. How should parents now collaborate engakie kama mono tuliche matukanda wana bali school naki babwenda tete go collaborate so that wana baba bamanyanga tata ngore kumnyegochesi mama I'll get it kumnyegochesi tata I'll get it pama kumanyanga I don't need to joke around
arango konyora umuswatyo mama ne road na bana maka bana bawatayunga nyokonkiateba so it's like aba sasa baro bachite korigo snitch bese usabande bachira marume they care less about mwana so collectively as a family noeko kunyabateba nga abana na ba mama we need to come together tarana kya bana ba ko grow na kugenderera sekurende aseruse yetorega mwana gakore punishment mutai omata baisken twanjire na batata mutai maukoro wakolero bobe na ile punishment mamu minako bakokore ndikeke bako yakole ndio mtoto anaona kumbe mama and dad wako pamoja na barabara mo kwa the differences mpaka bandu metengore the differences between mama and dad inga pata batata one of they just take things kurwaza mama ucha start zanyaziko na kama mzeni yule wa kutoka asubuhi ila na mogoroba ta ucha kumanya lakini au trust mwana na naki ikianda ineke ma pana differences na divisions chaba chinyingi so ni parents wakuje pamoja tuwaterane taruna bana baitu basukire gochigusi at least yeah
you are in agreement with that?
Yes.
Right. As a paralegal, punishment here etakero mwana ewe maito mwibuli nare okoreto moswago just buyata bamwe mwana to munikiranye omanya goito mwana proper mwana bizaranzira bya chandike bikingima mwibuli nare orari no mwana endagera nga I'm punishing my son tairo ragenti tigara rencha ritukolia rero mwibuli nare oslapu mwana bakebichara bya tigara se chinse nganta tumutinora mataya you understand but naro wakumwana no mutuko maeke griki chabako utansi so na ki discipline yobonera takoba because bona baibuli bachi baru discipline tumetana na baturu bana bana chakoma which is the you understand
there's a fine line between good discipline na ko abuse mwana alafu for you to discipline mwana ogo no wento kumumanya mwana oyone abandi mbarono itabuno right
still
kenenkeyo batigarete igo wako kore lakini maybe wakomotebiringana iga orera bakamambiende so ku understand yo mwana ogo ntogo tebanga there's a blanket way yo discipline yo mwana mu understand yo yogo style yenera gochyo igo alafu to end overboard wachakoramo mwana mangana marito wako mwana I think omongina naro ore imeboniga sababu atemete wako mwana agachiko mwake keranyo mwana akagunza agakenda so boniga ari ime for life na ndengo discipline nyewe mwana nakoreta makosa lakini achiet overboard akamwako mwana agakenda so there's a fine line between discipline na abuse twate marende ko correct mwana alafu nandikero ko mo discipline kwa motebi the mistake akolire the mistake akolire the same way una tochi twate akat kero ego sari insabu kero ko yako goko yoro
ko ya pointed
yamanya this is the mistake I did the same way to gocho ako mwana tamanyanki akora dese buna ritwarenge goito ritwarenga bake marogoba geguika actually atatigara na marogoba no in school there's some specific teachers to abwate okonyoranga agugwaka okomorreigi osere class aikwamanya the list ibiranyo okonyora 10 no kora magoso no takora the same way umuyibori umwana akwenda marogobo manya at least ninge urero gakonga berange bibere bitatu iga so inakuwa the norm no kora magoso no takora era kumanya kawaida mamara mangaka so discipline there is amagoso naro makigora mukwanere ayane narari severe so you find the balance.
Right. And you say there is a fine line between discipline and child abuse. Let us know this child abuse. Discipline your mwana, and it's a discipline ya style ya whatever. Let us know the child abuse in Chirichi. That you will manyanga kwanyika or is child abuse and not the discipline.
Una whatever no mwana ndagira. Abandi mbaro bako mwana burangeti orara igo bila kwebisi the whole night maro wako mwana baka uchikwengura uchikwengura mwana obimbire that is abuse. That doesn't serve any purpose. You go comment magosa samagos. Such things that are extreme, you abuse. Yes.
All right. Explain to us the extreme.
the extreme, for example. Under the Children's Act,
yes,
kuna kitu wanasema the best interest of the child. Interest yo mwana teringa omwake ani bakobuno kugoroto sawo changato ende nyagitari. The best interest of the child, what can make that child comfortable. Waite na bora mwake iboko iga bielire mwana manyira magosa yake shatarudia. Tawo skini mwana yani unamchapa mpaka yeye mwenyewe azitembea agezi express mpaka kwa mwa obuoba. Amonde na mobolingi kyaba tenge na bweto ko rumoto igoro. Sasa mtoto anaanza tabia ya kunini. Yokunya kongainere ku cover up. At the end of the day na nyale shida uchibosia ba utaka ku cover up. Ne mistake pi lakini hata to cover up mistake. So covering up mistake I let society mzuri. Kya uchibosina na ba konyoro yonde nera mokolere igo. Amataito nkwana. Omacha ni ngwane nali. Sasa we continue covering up. By the time one kenyoroge ucha usarika ni ile makosa tulikuwa tuna cover up yenye ilitoka kutoka kwetu.
Pia mono sana. Wanchumuli yatungande tukwana na sister Huldah na sister Cynthia. Bonsi Huldah akura sikumbikia behavior change frontier na sister Cynthia Menge akura sikumbikia it is well CBO. I don't know how it is well up to now. By the way, what are some of the achievements so far? But at least you are somewhere you can walk your heads high. It is well. Some projects.
Again, tonda tebe a plus to anyorire from the last time we met. Unto what a challenge. Ya bana bako go through sexual abuse. Kere kinage kwenda se prosecutor. Wono mwana buno ulio tanyare ukwana point out noyo. Unajua kesi kama hiyo ere week. So abana bange mbawati certificates chia disability. Nande there is no way I don't have in the disabled you have to have something to show, and without that case yendangi mbali. But we had a plea, and last week ngima nto awate free registration, because before abana they pay up to around 3,000 shillings konyore certificate yeyo. But we had a success last week engima. We had mass registration we are in free. Ona bana bange manyare toko register na ndaba through that ntwacheteri toko twa company National Council of PWDs. Ntwanyoreta abandi babere defiled for a while mbanya gokwana bakirete. So when you ask okonyora, it is like it's a common thing. Barauna babere they pray. So most of the kids mbanyare tukonyora bako register, and there are some parks. At some point the government nichi chake go December some little cash kobakonya here and there. Nande bakwenda bari oyore registered week. So at least you can say that is a plus we had recently.
Alright, that's a milestone by the way. Like you are headed to the right direction. I don't know what about a behavior change frontier. What is that Morojinga? At least one point to another.
Yeah, Keretua targeted the trainings at the community level and men as allies who are preaching the gospel against gender-based violence. So at first unajua aba sache baringira injomo sacha injomo tukwenka nchengo gamba. But when we are talking about the effects of GBV, pantebe sogeti. I did this nikaua mtu and I regret it. Na regret one slot ankarasi wake, but I regret it. It's something that is in me. So kuna ile sense of regret na kupata first hand information kutoka kwa ground. At least wenye walikuwa na hiyo ya the patriarch ile ya kusema I'm the man and everything. They are coming up as mentors to others. Hata hiyo nini yenye tutakuwa na the games day tutakuwa nayo. Mtu mwenye umeinspire ndio unakuja naye. Uliokonyora kwa nchite bitina tiseyanda those. Tuliwapatia chance waende wakuane na barabu GBV is bad. Si vizuri kupiga mtu kutusitusi mtu. So they are coming, at least unakuja na mtu mmoja. So we trained 80 people, we are expecting 160 people na girls from the community wenye tunakuja kumenta hiyo siku. So it's a plus.
That is okay. That's wonderful. Kiagera lindegera aso kolega sina no tagite kuna korole progress which mutu ali which mangiga. And karuto wonder about teenage pregnancies, gender-based violence. There is this aspect here, femicide. Wana na katasome gazeti, tunaona kubishana na my teenage bayagaiga about aswati. The cases, the speed at which young women and ladies are being killed out there, it's very
alarming.
It's very it's very worrying. It's very inaongeza sana. So I don't know what is your take. What is really happening? I was about to book a banya way too when I was asking my colleague, and they don't you thinking about such a long way? But now what we have right now, it is the number of ladies and women. What could be the problem, Sister Huldah? What is really happening? I don't understand what is happening.
According to me, amangana drug abuse. Monto igato kare magoita monto. Maybe at least unatumia some drugs. Ama uko na ile negative energy towards the women. So I feel like bado serikali yetu should be ikae mstari wa mbele ku bring these people into book. Unaona kama the other day huyo kijana ametoroka kutoka nini. Yes. So people are like hata nikiua bado na mimi nitatoroka vile yule alitoroka. So government yetu pia itushikilie, yani watu wakae brought to book. Isikae tunafanya kitu wasiboriwe bond hiyo kesi inaisha ama unatoroka kutoka jail. Government itushike tu ishikilie hizo kesi. Sasa unajua hiyo ni government yenyewe. Musingoje family na wao travel and all those. At least watu wakikaa brought into book watu wataogopa kuua watu.
What you're saying, Madam Huldah, nile cases. Kada the bunga they run the investigation. Tika tuwa manya the full report. Cases chair the guchi. The case kianya lebe kia wahu. For example, almost what you do it to na maroji. Tika tuwa manyanga nga ikiere the guchi. Tika tuwa manyanga olina ba igetega akanyole sibukenga naiga. People will at least fear of what it. Lakini karovira ni finished. Even if I do like this, by the way, you are right. And by the way, Cynthia, what could be the big reason
I think there shouldn't be some most of the time as a community to normalize victim blaming. It's always the women who are doing this. It's always this. It's always this. Kereko banga a man amefanyiwa vibaya. Let's say una ile time ya nini protesting. Kuna watu wenye waliuliwa, si ndio? And some men were killed. Some men were found in ditches, right? Keroba nyoretu, all of us as a community to condemn it, to this is a bad thing, this shouldn't be happening, and all that. Lakini kera baise ke banyore to baitire, it is now the girls nkimwakora. We are not condemning the act, this is a bad thing. It's always inki ke mwakora chife abakariete inki ayekwa mwangerete sijui nini. It's always there. If we stand up as a community to condemn, this is a bad thing. Atorio planet go yekora ta kora, but tunaendelea ku victim blame, which makes people not to stand up. I love another thing. When abuse is there, kera bisero ekunya kwenda ko elevate. The same way unatotebi muntu kera guchaka au wakorwe ote pole mambie tege pole mambie waka gosine ne belt koretere chocolates baby niwe ulinikasirisha bintu binebyo. So if you don't stand up and speak from the word go, ekunya kwendera ikase baka, it will be easier umuntu yugo ita ukore. Yes.
So what is your advice to the ladies, women, when they see something is almost getting out of hand? Because some of the ladies, well, they tend to protect either their relationships, their marriages, their name, and you know, what the status is, and so what should be done to these cases of people being killed?
Into one ladies, kera magosa okorekaini. don't be quick kobisa magose just because you want to still be called Mrs. So and so ama nkie kinyorogera atebe wono okonya korengere ringa nkie kinyoro nkie abantu bagocha goteba and all that ego ichikase muntu bona gokorusio wono ga gokorusia wachire kinyoro bona nariye okwana buya. You'd rather stand up for yourself from the word go. Kero montao waka was in a slap from the word go. If you speak and take a stand, umonto yako manya from now on, I don't have to do this to her. Because even we usually tell we women, Keroko report doesn't always mean umonto yunchera kwenda direct. There's more reason for reporting than nogocha kumobuata.
Right.
So there's a lot of there's other methods of solving that conflict. Like Nyamanyenga, you've taken a step. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And which other method of solving a dispute like that, Sister Huldah?
Mimi nasema, they normally say you are enough as a person. You are enough. So usitake mtu, it's like mtu anataka tarago aragoaka arore na kioko umeshonwa. Kesho amekupiga hapa umepata cut umeshonwa. Sasa wewe mwili yako inakaa like angelia kirebira. At the end of the day your babies will be like, mami nini ilikufanyika hapa eti ni dadi alinipiga. So wataona baba yao kama ghost. At the end of the day if these kids get married watakaa comfortable. Si mami alikuwa anachapwa akavumilia. Si hata mimi nikikuchapa hakuna shida kama mamangu alikuwa anachapwa. So which is not right. Acha tu heshimiane tu. Respect me as a woman, I respect you as a man. Ndio tuendelee mbele. At the end of the day, death si kitu mzuri. If you die today, watoto wako watabaki hapo. Mayatima peke yao. They don't have someone to run to. Alafu huyu mwingine atakuwa kwa jela. So watoto watakuwa hapa na wao somera bandiske na wao karachiga asinka wapate pesa ya kufanya nini ya kujilisha. Ikienda extreme sana ndio wao wameingia kwa sexual abuse. Ikienda extreme sana wachire kwa hivyo mtoto ameuliwa. So the cycle of violence inaendelea.
Yeah. All right. You mentioned something about when it comes to women thing. Okonyoranga mama chongo montoraga kweto begero mama chotayale ngoyora nyora was doing this and this. But abasubate na bana mnyaruka na ubabwate support from different groups. Ebe FIDA, ebe International Solidarity Foundation, ebe Nibye no. You are really fighting for a girl child and women. Banyore osira bwabo na banyore their rights machitake. Why then abasubate wale they support ili wendera takangabine tukiabaiga tukanga twarore mendeleo ya wanawake wamejitokeza nini ebyo baby binde. Why okonyoranga ladies and when something has happened to us na it takes time for people ebyo baby we so ke go defend useko kokimea.
Most of the time kereke ntokiabeire most of the ebyo baby mbiri kominyoka because lazima ba fact find. By the time bago chabate banga this is what happened. Umete there is nothing embarrassing like uminyoke goike motu wanyore kumbe the information you had tariye yarengi. Alafu another thing as a community to normalize kabisa. We have women who genuinely think ka wako nanchiri ngabona muga connect in this month tarangaka takoreka nonyoru muntu mungao. They genuinely feel like that. So most of the time it's a bit frustrating kero kwenda kwa royo ameumia kwenda kwa mokonya kwa mo waika motu wote madam gaki chendo chonte biripole ochenchiri nane nandoira na maye nane mambi nande kwa nyarogosine basi nanda sambu nero nande kwa mnyoka nero ile maumivu ikipona. So that's why people don't awarakishangi especially when it comes to intimate partner violence. But when it comes to other women ama kids nayo people are quick and you can even recall Ritu what they walk, femicide. From there on, there have been monthly meetings. The only thing on yato totaite, it's the support of the women in politics. Waache watu watoko boko watusaidie zile policies chiritoko toko chirika chieta chia go through so that we get more protection. And we also need the support from our male counterparts. Kero montago sirito miyoko tewanga eti mbona yeye alikuwa hapo eti mbona yeye alisema no and all that exactly na iwe to mumura naro ringe otewa online eti ukule pizza yangu alafu ukatai kukua demu wangu mimi nakuwa. If you feel that strongly, then don't buy that pizza. Don't buy it. If you feel that strongly, if you think this woman saying yes, it's worth a pizza, then don't buy it. You'd rather buy it for yourself. Ayoli kuanga tewe na kuchinche pizza ane na hivyo because it's so disheartening. Yes, and mostly on social media. Imefika mahali penye even if anything happens, it's always blame game ya wanawake. And hiyo pia inakuja ina spill over to real life.
I get you. Sister Huldah, maybe support you from other women, from other organizations led in Abaswati. Maybe it's because women are the enemies of fellow women. Can you just find that?
Mimi nasemanga hakuna hiyo kitu yenye women are enemies of our fellow women. Ni wanaume walileta watu split, watu separate. Ukienda salon, a new salon yenye hujaienda. Unaonanga vile stories zinashika na hiyo salonist wako. Mbona mnakaa enemies basi ikifika maneno ya kuchambua maneno ya femicide. So the thing is we are not enemies. It's only that men are trying to put us into that process ya kusema we are enemies, they break us. Siku hizi nikipata huyu dadangu tuko kwa gari matatu. Nimebeba mizigo and I'm having a baby. Atanisaidia. Enemy tina kujia wapi wakati tuna solve kitu yenye iko real, lakini wakati wa vitu zingine we are just friends. So mimi nasema that's archaic na kama kuna mtu anasema hivyo that is cantankerous. That's not something that should not be said. We are not enemies. So you are tunashikana mikono so that we can climb the ladder as women in the society. So na hakuna wewe umeona hata example wanawake online wakiomba msaada au mtu wangu amelala njaa. Watu wako mna nini shida wa kwanza kuomba pay bill ama namba ya simu si ni sisi. So the thing is acha tuache maneno ya side shows actually. We stand up against this kitu ya femicide. Because if we can't stand up for others, the next it will be us.
All right. True. Thank you so much. Sister Cynthia, aba yuli bona mnabali kagari. Kene kero arore aru mwana yo change, especially the teenagers na mbali bona bali below 18 years. Mwebuli amanyanga omwana na mutayatia bega lakini obaire njirete. Are there some signs into the red flags mwebuli awendera takuligereria amago manyanga mwana one is headed to the different direction and act accordingly. Which are some of these red flags umembulia manya so that naliba ko konya mapema?
Some of these red flags, for example, kero mwana aringe jovial towards you, alafu iko weekendera anashinda tu kwa room yake tatitiko kwa nironde ama sometimes a child mwenye alikuwa obedient uchakiro kwa rude okumotuma tataiti koenda tataiti kokoro kumoboli nkike andrete they don't want to tell you you just see hiyo mwana uchakire ko go astray. Yes.
Another red flag.
Kuna wengine wanakuambia 2 point blank. Mami kuna vile nani wamepewa freedom sisi hujatupea. question that freedom. Which type of freedom?
That's a red flag.
Yeah. Ama mwingine anakuambia mimi mbona mimi unanishonia nguo ziko hivi na wengine na mimi nataka ziko hivi. Mbona unataka kuzivaa uliziona wapi zikivaliwa? Just question. Usianze kusema eti akira rejija nisiko se pana unavaa tu kaambereti. Just question ujue mali imetoka. Alafu kuna kitu yenye a friend shared. Mtoto ameenda kwa kusalimia rafiki zake. Ndio wanabakura chesesco. Akaenda mtoto akaona some crazy pictures kwa walls za bedroom ya watoto. Alikuja did exactly to that the sister. So the mom was like, why did you do that? It's niliona kwa kina nani. So the mom was like, what if I was not around? So mtoto akinini tunaulizanga watoto wetu ukitoka shule ilikuwa aje? Mtoto anakujibu tu ilikuwa mzuri. Ask uliona nini shule ili kufurahisha? Una probe to know more. Uliona kwa kina nani vile ulienda kucheza ili kufurahisha, ingine ili kukasirisha. At least you know watu wenye mtoto anacheza na wao na mali anaenda kama ni safe ama si safe. But bottom line is acha mtoto akae karibu na wewe mali unamwona. Na bara usake kuchabu ujui mtoto amerekodi nini in 2 minutes amerudi.
Right. And maybe mwana gakochaka bocha late, will that be a red flag? Mwana gachiri mapema wabwete mama
ngokonchi gutangana nyonga
ngokonchi mutandera ngoche ngochiko batenga rabano chire sambira wataina sasa mali tulienda shule ilikuwa nyingi
ilikuwa sasa hiyo ni red flag, a bold one. Usione kama pink. Ulienda wapi, what happened, wapi na wapi, na fuatilia kesho yake. Ama call mzazi huyo mtoto alikuwa na yeye. Sasa ngapi Yvonne Erika nyumba amekwambia ametoka wapi, what happened. Lazima tufuatilie.
And what should be done, Sister Cynthia, to make the family together? Bona bana bachirika. Kwa nyumba ibuli akurugasi uragira jikoni osorara mwibuli masaje na erocha obwati ndagira. Siku hizi unajua vile mambo iko. Siku hizi kama kuna microwave kila mtu atajisort. So how do we make sure nga as a family ngocha tule together mwibuli mongino musacha na abana mukwanira abana on the round table ngakito kora tuira ni that now. How do we ngakito chokora mwibuli we come together and stay as a family?
I know economy ya very igoro.
Yes.
Chinsa chinda wibori nkote matori twachikuminyoka. We find something to put on the table. But you can set even aside read kerimo ama weekend ririmo kwende kanisa mokoru kurwe kanisa. Spend time with your kid, beke simikando, or if bana bachakire kuanja ko watch vipindi, watch with them. Keroba kukunya ko watch, that's when you can bring up some topics munyare kokwana and then get to know their opinion too. Taringa I know mwana, I know what I'm saying. So kero komotevi ontevi I was thinking about again to get neki kiabete. What do you think about it? Yes. Koruabu na yoko nyora watch their thinking. Na yoko also maybe from a conversation here something will come up out there. By the way, ma'am, a week here, so this and this happened. Utajua what is going on in your kid's life.
So is basically creating time for your family.
Yes.
Nigga square guru late ake no korro biangoli for your family. But they hold awe boli mbaroro bona bara mna tote ba teen pregnancies mbare be bwatrani rio simbare be bwatrani tie nake mo bole wale to behave towards this kid because bona iga mo boli mbaroro no bona tote ikora no mwana uju mo boli na ro mwana na wate ba cravings ri wate na kuja na uzito wate mami yake unalete maembe enyime kwa chumvi mata kaiko respect tabi yo kore how should be parents behave onye yaikire kwa baby because bona ishakuwa kenenge yo kora no wiboli. You need to be there for this child. Lakini abandi mbaro bali don't care. Like especially to one less those parents.
For me I can advise aba usingota balenga waterere mboli mumura.
Yes, that's right.
Na wo wakiransi. Mwana ga tereriri tema kumubekange. Na bo metara nyora na advice ata uganda bichori gente.
Yes.
Aende kutoa pata mepass. So abibirika banange kosa si kosa kurudia kosa ndio kosa. Ba advice acha mtoto akuje musaidie kulea mtoto Sasa akirudia ya pili awara na wakuivanga.
Yes.
Lakini for the meantime msaidie mali anaweza.
All right. People will be supportive.
Yes.
That is the point. Mbacha I was called there by no money water ni dia wate michando mentally disturbed. Na yo mebo jipagari no target ko impress yo mata ngalinde na water ri. No manye de sabali ni ntambe tiri nyororo bwacha kunta no mwana kanyoro mwana we called so called this. By the way, what inspired you to be part of the team behavior change frontier? What is that made you tigambe part of this? Bako gaba pangara communication kwa ene kemna kwa nirura abantu. What was that force behind you?
Mimi safari yangu nilianza 2009 when I joined the Sironga Girls High School.
Yes.
We used to have children assemblies.
You're a product of Sironga Girls?
Sure.
Oh, na kwa nilitari komo alikakanda.
Sasa we had children assemblies. Tuwale kuriku kuruwe skuru, you go learn about your child rights, unakuja kufunza wengine. So from Sironga 2009 I was the only one. Nikaenda Nyamira. We had a children officer alikuwa anaitwa Samuel Masese.
Yes.
Tukaenda. Then from 3 I was joined with the msichana alikuwa anaitwa Join Adero. Tukaenda so we could go to county level, national inaitwa provincial level Kisumu, then to the national level. So at the national level unajua na mimi nilikuwa na ukisi fulani. At the national level unaona vile watu wanaongea kizungu, watu wana represent, ikifika elections vile mtu anavae. Mimi nilikuwa najua ukianza kuvaa ni wakati umekaa councilor that is and over. And then you share with children kwenye wameka rescued from children's homes. Unajua sasa hiyo ni moja from Northeastern and all those. So there was the traveling to Northeastern, unarudi, unapandishwa ndege for the first time with the children assembly. So it was something, ilikuwa exciting. And then mimi nikienda kwetu, I could talk to my mom and my dad. Nawaambia this is what we were thought about the children's rights, children assemblies and everything. So they were like, you can go and talk to church now. Gende kanisa ngukura ingi kirimu asomi. So I started nikaenda kanisa. Nikaenda university at the University of Nairobi. I joined Girl Guides, Kenya Girl Guides. Here munafunza sasa umekuwa adult, standing up for yourself as a woman. Nikaendelea hivyo coming back watu wenye so ikanifanya nakuwa na kitu ya kuongea mbele ya watu na encourage wengine they speak.
Alright.
Tunasaidia wasichana wenye kwa village sexual abuse, wenye waendi shule vitu kama hizo. So ikanipatia hiyo moral ya kudumo. After university sasa si umekuja nje. So you have to join somewhere to push your agenda.
I see. Thank you very much. Asante sana. Divi na maragura sote mugranga nasema good work ladies. Thank you so much. Evelyn Bikorokora Mountain View Nairobi. That's my sister watching us. Thank you so very much. Samson Urosokoro Ogembo anasema good job ladies. Let parents be serious with their children at home. Asante sana wale mwanga ndeto tumachi ujumbe wetera SMS number na wale mwanga tumele wetera sensa ya Facebook page. Arole rispa waruli na nini ngo nimekuona kabisa. Sara Calvin Shazi Ninkoroche mwalimu Wilfred Andrew Machini Ninkoroche Kigima. There's this thing my friend called me the other day. Wakantenga asamenye the plot. Mtoto wa jirani akakuja akamwambia auntie unajua mama ya nani na baba ya nani walikuwa wanapigana. So akamuuliza kwa nini? The kid replied kwa sababu alikuwa anachitiana. Anambia kuchitiana unajua sijui lakini alikuwa anachitiana. So that brings me to the next question from your side. This gender-based violence, especially when I'm a bachir. Baibuli mbaro bakunywa maru. Baibuli mbaro barabaturwanu wasichinka. Ngaki etakire bachiko kora so that yabana mbako manya what is happening in their house. Because this time, wale mwana nyabiri isiko vitajua huyu baba nani amepigana na huyu. Abana mbaichire while they are monitoring everything. Netaba ba walk. Na yabato kwa adia ba. Whatever you do in your house, abana bale bara close, watajua what is really happening. Wano advice kyo kwa Bible gwaito, especially when wanchita mwana ichi dondi. Yani wanchita ko wakatua bakungu babo kubaita, kubarama gukora all this.
Mostly though tebu kids learn from seeing. They can see from peers or from parents.
Yes.
Oni kyo kora aimanya unyo mwana okerorere ata effect ata ifanya. Most of the time ata banta bago okonyoro bago ita abakungu bago, it's because they saw their parents doing it a while back. So kero kore gento manyae umwana narigereti. Maybe you can go solve your issues in the bedroom. Na ndibone yine chance yengia kero tebango mwana nkondorari, that's a better chance yoko tebono hakuna haja nimpige. Acha tuende bedroom tuongee hiyo maneno tumalize. Because huyu your wife or your husband ni mtu mkubwa. Akona ID ni mtu mwenye anaweza ongelesha. I'd rather onyo muntu okoro sirio motebi aesoka instead yoko moita. Yes.
Alright, ati kwa sababu walikuwa wanachitiana. That's very heavy.
And
very big.
Yeah.
Mtoto amejuaje ati walikuwa wanachiti. Imefika yani wazazi sasa wanaachilia mbele
kitu.
Why were you cheating on me? Why were you cheating on me too?
Mtu akashika
hiyo kitu. They were cheating on each other. Hiyo sio kitu rahisi. What is your take?
My take is violence doesn't solve issues. Verbal, physical, I solve kitu. So ni wazazi, they understand that si kila kitu lazima ispill kwenda kwa watoto. So they need to solve it amongst themselves, vile my sister amesema. And then totally violence si mzuri kabisa. We avoid it kabisa as much as possible.
So watu waende kanisa.
Hata hiyo kanisa wanaweza pigania huko, lakini wafuate maneno ya Mungu.
Yes. Wafuate njia za Mungu na waelekeze watoto kwa msingi bora. Anyway, as kama tuko na ku wind up igagora. What is your opinion as abaibuli bali ba gutuma abana during this time? Mwana menda Nairobi. The holiday nero mwana nera takira ai Nairobi aenda Mombasa asichika sinchae bara account imbu. Aenda simo mwesiko mwabo idokaro mwalimu abaorokereria abana. What ndorera gotanga mzazi lazima kae na watoto wake. But I may say contrary, I may be controversial a bit. Ekiagero maro mwabedre nere na roli discourse mwabedre nere. Ona kerero se yabere kasi chabo ngwanda bali ngaki Mombasa. Akimwana yoje. Adere jotare ne kasi ne to Mombasa. Is it wrong? Mwana koraenda must mwana ko bano moibuli during this time kabisa mwana chote.
That must, but then karaka na Mombasa, washaenda Mombasa ukijua kitu anaenda kufanya huko. Mimi personally siwezi allow mtoto wangu aende huko. Kama unaenda Mombasa, join a music club. Chess club. Hizi swimming clubs, the serious ones. Acha hizo zenye wanaswim wao wenyewe. Yenye I will pay nikijua ameenda ku gain some skill yenye itamsaidia. Even a foreign language yenye itamsaidia. So asiende huko etinga ita cheto kora tumuka after gotuboka unajua idleness ina lead to what. So at least umengage kwa activity yenye ni skill yenye itamsaidia mbeleni.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
For me, I feel keromore nere mubundi is enough to know what is happening in the world to make the right decisions, such that kerare onyochire Mombasa yu are nech cousin chae ewe safe enough aote mama no itore Mombasa keroba enda gatingancheti so that you can know even if ako away, because uweze mfungia forever. There will be a time no kumuira campus umutige na anda betairana. So if when they are with you oko baachi value chiri erinde when they are away they can always know no worry, and they can always know naikagari things get bad, you can come back before the time.
Right. Thank you very, very much. Ngaki to kubanyora buna behavior change frontier online platforms abantu barata kuba engage bataka njwa kyokwanira umwana njwa ABCD. How do they find you?
On Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, our website yetu inaitwa Behavior Change Frontiers. The Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter, it's effective kuandika message ama kututag in anything you do. We are available Kisii and Nyamira counties. Yeah.
Alright, you are okay. Hii Nkisi mnapatikana wapi?
Uko Menyingwa.
Alright.
Opposite inaitwa Industrial Park. That's where our office is.
Alright, Nyamira.
Nyamira sasa tuko kwa mtandao. Hatujapata location.
Alright. Ndio maana sana. Na Sister Cynthia?
Social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. It is well CBO. And also our website, it is well CBO. Yes. We also do Kisi and Nyamira also. Yes, but the offices say bado hatuna ofisi. So, but when you call on us on those social media handles, we are always there.
Alright. Anyway, you're based in Gusii region. I'm telling you, kwenda nje kidogo because your agenda is to help a girl child.
So tuanzie kwetu.
Tunasaidia home kwanza.
Yes, alright, that's okay. Thank you so much. And what is your parting shot as we end up this?
Yeah, I can say wazazi abaibori tabange na abana baitu na boy child. Esege ya femicide into kunyaranti tuweka.
Yes.
You are the people muko hapo mutusaidie like your sisters, like your daughters. Moto tigira ntituweka nga ino muswate mwabo mama agenda na ya mobaitetu. Tafadhali we need your help in this and support. Asante.
Thank you so much. Your parting shot states.
My parting shot during this holiday statement nere wote wanga mtoto wa shule sumu. Please remember that.
Mtoto wa shule
sumu.
Alright. You want to say I like your parting shot, support abantu bakolegasia asobomo. Mwanchukuligereria tetukolera bo asibone kratwalegera sister Huldah Masese kola sikumbekerikia behavior change frontiers mangana tokwanira mange bono mambe na sister Cynthia Menge kola sikumbekerikia it is well CBO tokwanire about the whole thing gender based violence turanyetiga isiko mangana femicide turatiga isiko mangana teenage pregnancies and bana ba robo semyo bya about parenting Manyetwa kuna kiake abebuli bono it's your responsibility abebuli mwensi kobwatenga na kimoko lenda bana baino during this holiday na ndabana ikale festival season ntwebo kwa na mangana FGM batirende ni manyete mpalo cho advocating atafadhali abangina motiga mangana yoko kinga ni abana banyaroke kiagara bana kwa ubali komanya aligoja gocheke manyenga mwana yo nakolele FGM westakolele so tigato tigembu yiwe koro so that we embark on serious business you mentor our young girls and women banyari ko babako babantu bigisa kugyange tetukolera bwasebono yotwarenge noyo minto mzee wakazi na Breton Makoli no ale kando itoiga oyo minto Thomas Ngoto our favorite camera person na rolling sense boye camera our super producer na Joshua utokora sense boye ye studio aiche muna batambe koro kwa sana nyarangi ONTITA twarugirije burubu ya Seta TV oborabu ubwabusi. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.